here, and as always, before I get started off with the video, I just want to say that I apologize for the lack of, uploads within the last couple of days. I've just been, taking everything in, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming up, I think August 5th, I'll be leaving, till the 23rd, so I'll basically be gone, almost a week and a half, or a little bit over a week and a half, or 2 weeks and a half, or 2.5 weeks, whatever it is. So yeah, I've just been taking in the time that I've had, and, I really do apologize for the lack of uploads, but trying to get back on it. But anyways, you guys, so we're going to be having our multiplayer reveal for Modern Warfare August 1st. I don't know what in the freak that was. But anyways, let me know if you guys are, ready or scared for the Modern Warfare reveal. Personally, me, I'm a little bit of both, and I'm going to tell you why. Cousin John, he's in the chat. What's up, Cousin John? I appreciate you stopping by. But anyways, so this is some KN gameplay that I gathered together.
Time is money.
I've been trying to max out all the weapons. I mean, I have dark matter and everything, and I've maxed out all the weapons at least once. So I'm just,
we have the
trying
advantage.
to, get some weapons done or whatever else, and get some content out. But regardless of that, here are the reasons that I'm ready for it. Okay, so it's gonna be a breath of fresh air. So we've been playing Black Ops 4 for the past year or whatever, and we've been sticking to this futuristic vibe. You know what I'm saying? We had World War II, kicking it back to its original roots back in World War II or whatever. And then Black Ops 3 was set in the way distant future. And then Black Ops 4 kind of, took it back a little bit. But it's still in the future. We got 2 people watching the video. What's up? But it's going to be a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be different. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be unique. You know what I'm saying? And another reason I'm also, hyped for it is because we're going to be playing on a new engine, okay? If you guys don't know, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare is going on a, a new engine or whatever else. It's built from the ground up, and, all the player models and, everything else. It's, it's going to be real, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have seen the gameplay of, Modern Warfare, the, the gunfight mode, and, you guys have seen all that. But it just looks really, really good, and you know what I'm saying. The step up in graphics is going to be really good for the game, and I'm really excited to see what it looks like. What's going on, Mike? What's good with it, cousin? But regardless of that, though, I'm just really hyped for it. Really ready to see what Modern Warfare, has in store for us, and it's going to be really interesting. So there's that. And then also, we're going to be using some fan-favorite weapons, you know what I'm saying? Like the MP7, the M4, the AUG, the freaking, I'm pretty sure they might have the TAR-21 in there. They might have, all the other weapons that we've been used to in the Modern Warfare franchise. And it's going to be really exciting to see. So, really, really excited for it, alright? Then, also, there's going to be no Season Pass, okay? If you guys haven't heard, there will be no Season Pass in this game. All the maps are going to be free, which I'm really excited about, you know what I'm saying? That's what kind of split the player base up on, Black Ops 4, and, it just really sucks. It takes away the whole experience for everyone who wants to enjoy the maps, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, though,
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
really excited to, just hop in day one and, be able to see what the maps look like. And that's another thing. How is the map design gonna be in the game? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're gonna innovate, you know what I'm saying? Like, Black Ops 4, you know, had some innovations that I liked, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want me to do a video on that, I can, you know, on my favorite innovations that Black Ops 4 did or whatever. So if you want to see that, just let me know what's up. But, you know, regardless of that, though, I think they're gonna do really well in terms of, you know, map innovation. So there's that. All right. What else is there? Ready to see Captain Price. I mean, my boy Captain Price, man. Listen, it's been, you know, a very long time since we've seen Captain Price. I think Modern Warfare 3 came out in 2000. What was it? 2011? Or was Black Ops 1?
UAV has been destroyed.
It might have been 09. I think Modern Warfare 3 came out in 09, I think it was. I could be wrong about that, but regardless, man, we haven't seen my boy in a decade. So, really excited to see Captain Price. If you guys didn't check out my other video where I was talking about, you know, possible characters coming back, so may eventually come back. He may come back in this game because it's based in a different timeline. But regardless of that, though, really excited to see all these things fold out. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm scared is because they said that there's going to be crossplay in the game, and here's where that issue lies. Okay, so if there's crossplay in the game, right? Let's just say you got
layout in place.
Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. Oh, so it came out in 2010. I kind of figured I was close. But if there's going to be crossplay in the game,
enemy
right?
hacker is attempting
Let's
to
just say you got,
systems.
you know, PS4 and Xbox One right? And then you got a couple of PC guys in there who know how to freaking hack or whatever else.
Hostile malware.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 did come out.
Scanning for open
Okay, I
ports.
had it right.
Splash one.
But you have these, you know, hackers that infiltrate the game somehow, and they create these advantages, and it just throws the meta off of the game, you know what I'm saying? And it just makes the game unplayable, because PC players have access to hacks that obviously console players don't. So, not really ready to see how that's gonna fold out.
Sniper's nest destroyed by enemy
The other
forces.
thing is that I'm not really, you know, not really ready for are the microtransactions. Obviously, like I said, there will be no season pass in the game, and Cousin John as a PC user is not taking my PC love lightly. But no disrespect to y'all. I mean, hey, y'all create some of the best mods in the game. I really do appreciate it, but we don't need y'all in Call of Duty, okay? Like, we don't need y'all, you know, dictating the flow of the game, okay, Cousin John? We
Eyes
don't
on the
need
prize,
it, right?
you've got this.
Nah, Cousin John's, you know, on console sometimes or whatever, but love you, Cousin John. But anyways, you know, like I said, the microtransactions is what I'm really scared about, because we've seen how Black Ops 4 became this microtransaction-heavy game, and this is the worst that it's been in any Call of Duty game, and I'm really scared to, you know, see how Modern Warfare, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is going to turn out, because, I mean, we've seen how Black Ops 4 turned out. They said they weren't going to put weapons in supply drops, and look what they did, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had the SWAT, you had the Switchblade, and then, you know, you had ballistic knives, and stingrays, and peacekeepers, and all of this added in, and it just created an unfair advantage in the game, and that's one of the things that I'm worried about. But regardless of that, 26-7 for this gameplay. This tryhard Angel dude went 49-5, which pretty good gameplay for him as well. But regardless of that, hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay or whatever else. But yeah, man, I just feel like I'm more open-minded when it comes to this next Call of Duty game. I had high hopes for Black Ops 4. Really good game. I love Black Ops 4, but sometimes I just want to wish I bought the, you know, physical copy of the game, so that way I could just take the disc and, you know, punch it and crack it in half and spit on it, pee on it, and just throw it in a fire, set it on, you know, fire and gasoline, whatever. Because sometimes I hate playing Black Ops 4. But regardless of that, the thing I can tell you guys to do is to keep an open mind about the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't get your hopes up high. You know what I'm saying? Because you might very well end up disappointed if it's not the way that you wanted it to be. So, keeping an open mind is probably your best bet. But regardless of that, I'm going to go ahead and go over my top 5 favorite weapons in the game right now. And this is just base, okay? This isn't, you know, DLC or whatever else. This is just, you know, base weapons in the game that have been here from day one. And we're talking about the most recent patch. So, depending on how these weapons perform now, then that's what will be in my list. So, they're not going to be in any particular order, because if we're going off of any particular order, the KN-57 is probably my favorite weapon in the game. This thing is so smooth, man. I mean, y'all just seen it in the gameplay, you know what I'm saying? You can nail people from long range. It's like a 3 to 4 hit kill, maybe, I think it is. Maybe a 3 to 5 shot kill, I think it's something like that. But regardless of that, the KN-57 is probably my favorite weapon in the game. It's smooth. Every AK and every Call of Duty just operates so smoothly. But, you know, you could throw any attachment on this thing. You could throw a recon sight on it, and it's really good. A reflex sight, a ELO sight. Like Cousin John just said, with the suppressor on it, which I have this class set up right here that I was using. This class setup smacks, okay? If you guys want to pause the video, take a look at it, use it, whatever. Use it. I'm trying to tell you. If you can handle the KN's recoil, you could throw a stock on there. You could throw extended mags on there. That's probably what I might do, is run hybrid mags, extended mags, and maybe suppressor. Just because you don't even really need an optic on this thing, because the iron sights are so clean. But regardless of that, though, the KN's probably my favorite weapon in the game. And then my second favorite weapon in the game, base, is probably going to be my Hades, okay? This class setup right here, listen, with the crossbar operator mod, it slaps, okay? Even without it, it's really good, but I just don't like having to aim down sights, just because it takes up, you know, a lot more time, I think, than, you know, than using the operator mod for it. Don't get me wrong, it takes up 2 spots on your, you know, creator class slot, but hey, the risk is worth the reward. I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Cousin John, he says, I run a hybrid sight, or you run hybrid mags, extended mags, and the suppressor, and the grip. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Who is this outside, though? Oh, wow. Mama's been gone the whole time. I didn't even know. But anyways, freaking, you know, like, the Hades with, you know, the suppressor, the hybrid mags, and then the crossbar operator mod, really good. Stem shot is what I use normally. We got 4 people watching the video. What's up? Scavenger, gun code, dead silence. My top 3 perks in the game that I run. All 3 of them work well together, so that's why I use them together. You know what I'm saying? No. Everybody cancel on me. Good night, Mom. Yeah. 6 to 9. My boy Master Player in the chat saying I broke his promise. I don't think I did, Master Player. You're probably lacking, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe, like I said, in the near distant future, I might do a My League video. Who knows? I might. But regardless of that, this Hades class setup is probably, or the Hades is probably my second favorite weapon in the game. Alright, like I said, these are in no particular order. And then my third favorite weapon is probably going to be, and I don't have a class set up for it, I don't think. It's probably going to be, where's it at? It's probably going to be the Daemon. Alright, the Daemon, if you guys don't know about the Daemon, it was recently nerfed, but even after that, like, it still was really freaking good, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of that, the Daemon is like, it's got this fast freaking, fire rate to it. It's 3-round burst. Really good fire rate, pretty good, decent damage, and it's really good with rapid fire. Probably one of the, top weapons in the game, and it's probably in my top 3 weapons in the game. Well, damn, it's not base. Shit. Damn. The SOG. We're gonna use the SOG, okay? The Daemon is probably gonna be in my, my freaking, DLC weapons list or whatever. But yeah, the SOG is probably base. I don't know why I was talking about the Daemon. I just probably like the Daemon so much. But regardless of that, the SOG is probably my 3rd favorite weapon in the game, despite all the heavy nerfs that they've done to it. And when it first came out, when the game first came out, this thing slapped. I'm talking about people running around with the dual wield operator mod on it, and running around both of them suppressed, gung-ho, guns ablazing or whatever else. And dude, if they just buff it a little bit more, I think they did buff it in a recent update or whatever else, but it's not gonna go back to its former glory. But regardless of that, the SOG 9mm is probably my 3rd favorite weapon in the game. All right. Then we're gonna move on to my 4th favorite weapon, and it's probably gonna be the Swordfish. Okay, the Swordfish is probably the best tactical rifle in the game. Don't at me, okay? Don't try and box me or whatever, because I'm right, okay? The Swordfish, 4-round burst, probably a 1 burst kill depending on where you hit your, enemy at or whatever. But, bro, listen, like, the thing slaps with a suppressor on it. You could throw, virtually any, any attachment on it, and it's really freaking good. Cousin John said the SOG is the best SMGs ever played with before the nerf. Yeah, the SOG's probably one of the top SMGs in Call of Duty history. I would put it out there. Would I put it below, or would I put it above the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3? Probably not. Would I put it above the PDW 57 from Black Ops 2? Probably not. But regardless of that, the Swordfish is beautiful, man. Cousin John loves using it with the Pentaburst. Yeah. With the Pentaburst, I think it's like a 5-round burst, isn't it? It's like a 5-round burst or something like that. But regardless of that, the Swordfish is probably my number 4 favorite weapon in the game. Like, it's probably my 4th favorite weapon in the game. And then probably my last favorite weapon in the game has to be my Titan. Like, dude, Bartolo's favorite weapon probably was the Titan, okay? And for good reason. Like, the Titan, when this game first came out, it was broken. Probably one of the best LMGs in Call of Duty history, if not the most overpowered Call of Duty weapon of all time, other than the Paladin. But we're not talking about the, Paladin or whatever else. We're talking about the Titan right now. But regardless of that, what is there to say about this weapon? Like, there's nothing you can say. You know what I'm saying? You could throw a reflex on here, a recon. You could throw a thermal on there. Regardless of what you throw on there, it doesn't matter. Like, you can throw Extended Mags 1, Extended Mags 2, and FMJ 1, and just have a class set up dedicated to just ripping through people. You know what I'm saying? And taking down score streaks, which is what it's probably the most known for if you put FMJ 1 and FMJ 2 on there and take out everything on the map. But Cousin John said the freaking Titan is the best LMG of all time. I don't know, man. It might be. It might be. Other than the LSAT and the you got the LSAT, you got the VKM, you got the M249 from Modern Warfare 2, you got the freaking, the Dingo from Black Ops 3. There's a lot of LMGs in Call of Duty history, but the Titan is probably one of the best ones in Call of Duty history. But those are my top 5 favorite weapons in the game as of right now. You got, like I said, the KM57, reliable at every range, any range you need it at. It's quick enough fire rate to beat people up close, and it's got a long enough range to beat people, you know, across the map. It doesn't matter. Then you got, you know, the freaking, what was it, the SOG. The SOG can beat people up close. It shreds. Even at, you know, those medium ranges, you can still handle people regardless of where they're at. Then you got the Swordfish, one of the best tactical rifles in the game, if not the best tactical rifle in the game. Slap a suppressor on it, throw Pentaburst on there. I see you, Master Player. I know, man. I know you want me to do my league or whatever else, but like I said, you're just going to have to wait, man. Like, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to get, you know, Call of Duty content pushed out. Who knows? I might do my league video tomorrow. I don't know. But like I said, one of my top 3 weapons in the game, the Swordfish. Beautiful weapon at all ranges, any range you need it at, it's there. Then you got, what was it? The Hades, one of my favorite LMGs in Call of Duty history. With the crossbar operator mod, it's beautiful. It slaps. It wrecks people. I've seen Cousin Malik run it without the suppressor, and he runs it, you know, just regular base without the operator mod, and he, you know, slaps with it himself. And then, you know, last but not least, we have, you know, probably, in Cousin John's opinion, the most overpowered, you know, LMG, or the best LMG in Call of Duty history, the Titan, okay? There's not much I can say about this weapon right here, other than the fact that it slaps or whatever, but that thing slaps, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, though, some honorable mentions that didn't make the list. The Rampart, it's really good. I just don't like how it handles very slow, and don't get me wrong, this thing puts people down. When I say the Rampart reminds me of the Scar H, and it's built like the Scar H for that matter, but it puts people down, and for good reason. So, but it just didn't quite make my list. The other one that didn't quite make my list, and I got one for every category, probably the Cordite. The Cordite is probably one of the more underrated SMGs in the game. Really good. I just won't put it over the SOG just because the SOG has a special place in my heart, and I'll never forget the SOG, you know what I'm saying? But regardless of that, the Cordite, really good SMG, and there you go. Moving on to the tactical rifles, probably the Auger. Dude, I remember putting up the this video where I was using the Auger DMR, where I dropped 50 kills and I only had 1 death, I think it was. I think I went 50-1 with the Auger DMR class setup. Crazy weapon. Like, they buffed the fire rate on it, and now it's virtually, you can call it a sniper rifle, because with high cal 1 and high cal 2, you're taking out people at long ranges, you know what I'm saying? And one of the best weapons in the game, in my opinion, hands down, alright? Probably top 10 weapon in the game. Then, for the LMG category, the VKM. Bartolo, I don't know how many times he slapped people with this thing. I don't know how many times I've slapped people with it. Cousin John, Paranoia, all of us boys. I don't know how many times we made people quit with this weapon, but, I mean, one of the best weapons in the game. You know, just because it has a slow fire rate, regardless of that, this thing puts people down in 2 to 3 shots. And one of the best weapons in the game. And probably for my snipers, y'all already know, man. The SDM. No, I'm playing. Look, stop. The SDM's alright. But the Paladin. I mean, gotta go to the Paladin. Cousin John said the Vapor reminds him of the ACR. I mean, I wouldn't say it reminds me of the ACR. I mean, it's pretty decent, but it's got a little bit of a faster fire rate than the ACR. But I can see where you draw comparisons. But regardless of that, the last honorable mention that didn't quite make my list was the Paladin. The most overpowered weapon in Call of Duty history. Let's just go ahead and put it out there. It's not the Titan. It's not the ACR. It's not the Modern Warfare 2 Akimbo 1887s. No, it's the Paladin, okay? For good reason, alright? It's a 50 caliber sniper rifle. You know, high cal 1, high cal 2. You can put fast mags on it, the stabilizer. It doesn't matter. The thing does virtually a one-shot kill everywhere except for the legs. Okay, this thing is deadly, okay? Would I put it at the top sniper rifle? And you're saying it's the best sniper in Black Ops franchise history? Oh, I don't know, Cousin John. I mean, it might be, though. It might be. Would I? Yeah, I'd put it there. Along with the L96A1 from Black Ops 1, I'd put it there. No, the DSR-50. The DSR-50 pre-nerf, like pre-nerf, before it got nerfed, the DSR-50 was probably better than the Paladin. I'm gonna go in and just throw it out there. The Ballista, I would probably put above the Paladin. But regardless of that, those are my top 5 favorite weapons in Black Ops 4. And I mentioned, my top 5 honorable mentions or whatever else. But regardless of that, I appreciate everybody stopping by on the video, man. If you guys enjoyed the content, don't forget to smack that like button and also subscribe for more Crazy Spartan content on the channel. Turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And as always, check out Cousin Malik's channel. His link is probably down there in the description box below where it says Malik's channel. Go click on it. Go subscribe. Also, go check out Cousin John's channel. I say it every video, and I'm going to keep saying it. Go check out his channel, man. It's in my featured channels tab, so go check him out. He's starting to get back on the grind a little bit, so go check him out. Yeah, it'll probably be sometime next week, Cousin John. We'll get a stream going sometime, I might do one Monday, because I think I'm off Monday, so, just check me out Monday or whatever else, and we'll do one, but, regardless of that, you guys, stay motivated, stay dedicated. I appreciate everybody for stopping by on the stream. Cousin John stopping by, Mike stopping by. We have Master Player stopping by, begging for my team gameplay. But don't worry, Master Player. I'm not gonna let you down, okay? I'm not gonna let you down with that. But regardless of that, stay motivated, stay dedicated, don't do drugs, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Peace out.